delivery arrived all the way from Australia. This is a 1-20 and this box is tiny. The instructions are on the inside of the box. So it looks like someone started this. Doggone it. Yeah, that's glued together. Shoot. He actually did a halfway decent job on these seams. I'll have to see when I get there. See, now I'm intrigued. I want to kind of dig into this. I do think all the pieces seem to be here. I think it's rescuable. And I've been itching to break into this motorcycle. You know, I bought it on eBay and it said that it was unassembled. It was taped shut, but when it came, the frame and, you know, these two pieces were put together. The engine, like, no big deal. You know, the seller apologized profusely, blew up these instructions, just easier to deal with on a piece of paper. Everything requires a ton of cleanup. So, for instance, I just got done cleaning up these handlebars. I'm gonna probably drill out those exhaust pipes. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little kit. I think I need an intervention. I've been buying a lot of motorcycles. These come in a set of 8 as well, these Kawais. There was the complete set of 8 out there and I lost the bid. But that was actually a blessing in disguise, because really what it is 4 kits with 2 different sets of decals is all that it is. They're identical. So I've managed to buy individually the 3 others. So now I have 1 of each. As a matter of fact, 1 of them should be arriving today and the other 2 are, I don't know, in a month or so. But yeah, I just so enjoyed building that I actually couldn't wait to break into another one. I had to trim the seat to get that to fit properly, but there's enough play and I could trim that a little bit to get that wheel in there after I clean all this up. So I actually spent some time getting this tank. I think I've got it pretty good. It had indentations on either side and I filled those in, and then did some cleanup work on the back there. And then the engine, I'm just going to sand that up a little bit, and then I'll probably do the outclad on a lot of this. I just cleaned up the rear view mirrors. And again, this is a 1-20, so like small scale. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to kind of get it to look realistic at that scale. Look what just arrived. So that's the BMW R45. And like I said, the other one says R65. It's the same model. Yeah, this one's packaged differently. Must be earlier, later. Everything looks to be in the original packaging. Awesome. So that is the BMW, and I'm waiting for the American Shopper, I guess it is, and then the Honda 750, I believe. And I've ordered a few other motorcycles. I just won a bid yesterday on a Harley Davidson Bad Boy. And then I came across this Oshima set of kits called the Vintage Bike Series. And it's a set of 4 1-16 vintage bikes. Well, I already had the Henderson, which was an NTEX kit, so I went out and bought the other 3. So this 1914 Militaire, I believe it's called, the 1918 Harley, and this 1924 Ace. Yeah, if I don't stop, I'm going to need an intervention. So, but I'll show those as they come. So I laid down the Mr. Surfacer primer. Did the taillight with the red Sharpie and the turn indicators with the clear orange. Past that, I've hit everything with the Alclad base. And then that seat, I hit that with the Mr. Surfacer 1500. I masked off those handlebars, the grips. All right, I wanted to test this color. This is the Testors Gloss Enamel Burgundy. And yeah, I like it. It's pretty cool. And then it has this decal, and I think what I'm going to do is just cut the Yamaha out of there and just put the Yamaha over this color on the tank. Okay, here's all those parts in Alclad, and I went with the Alclad Chrome and the airframe aluminum. But to be honest with you, I can't tell the difference. Pretty shiny and pretty chromy. I thought it would be a little duller being aluminum, but Oh well. So I'll shoot that with the clear tomorrow morning. All right, mail call. Number 2 in the Kawai series. All right, this one has decals, yay, because the last one didn't. All right, so I have the American bike. I'm not even sure who the manufacturer is supposed to be. I think this is a motorcycle as well. Ah, okay. I thought this was something else. Holy cow, I do need an intervention. I wanted to get a Kawasaki, and in a larger scale, the 1-12 or a 1-16. So I saw this and it was a good deal, and I made a counter offer and he accepted. Nice. Ah, good. I thought there was. All right, cool. I think everything's painted and dried, and time to unmask and final assembly. And that one stays on pretty well. This front one, not so much. Yeah, that one slips right out. So, hoping super glue, I can do this without making too much of a mess. All right, not bad. And I put on the front turn indicators and then use some crystal clear to put on the front headlight. And then I had to open those rear turn indicators a little bit to put those in, then unmasked everything, assembled that front fork and fender. And to get that tire in the front fork, I had to use my reverse tweezers to kind of spread that fork and get that tire in there. And put the rear taillight on. All right, that Yamaha was on the verge of disintegrating, and I think I got it down there before it did, so I'm hoping it just settles down. But those dials are looking pretty good. And I trimmed those Yamahas as close to the words as possible. So actually, it'll probably be like one of the last things I do to put that on the tank. And if it works, great. If not, then I can quickly take it off. Putting everything together and realized I forgot to do the cap on there. So I squirted some Molotov and just dabbed it with that. And I'm soaking these decals. We'll see how those look. If they look okay, they'll stay. If they don't, they'll come off. And here's the new motorcycle stash. I put this cabinet here, and so this is just going to be all cars over there and then motorcycles over here. So I just finished this one, and there it is on the shelf. Kind of big brother and little sister given the color. Pretty good replica, I think, for the scale. And I think there's a lot you can do with these kits. As I was building it, I thought, you could add wires. You can, there's a thing on the back that goes to the axle on the other side. You could use a wire to simulate that. So I think there's a lot you can do with these kits, aside from what I did. So these foot pegs were just round. I had to shave those down. I think I did a pretty good job hollowing out the tailpipes. I'm pretty happy with the way those came out. I like this look, so I did that on the front. I think you could open those up rather than those be, solid pieces there. I mean, there's a lot you can do, so I'm kind of looking forward to doing more of these. I love this box, and this box art, I'm going to keep the box. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing more of those little ones and see what I could do with them, as well as the big ones. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I think I'm hooked on motorcycles. So hope you found that interesting. And as always, thanks for watching and happy modeling.